Right, here we are. We're going to pull together this beautiful scrambled egg. We're going to cook the scrambled egg. We're going to put it on a piece of toast. I always have like brown toast. It's more interesting, but white is fine, you know, and it's lovely. Sourdough will be perfect. And then we've got our little mix here to put on the top. So I can hear this. I'm sure you can probably hear this as well. And we're going to put this mix in, spread it out over the pan. Let's get rid of Forky Man. Let's bring Spatula Boy in. Spread him out and actually just leave him. Well, however much you want to move him. Don't move the mix. This is a great recipe and there is method here. So it's starting to jump about, but I don't really mind too much. I just want to cook it, so as long as it's even on the bottom of there, it's okay. You can take the edges in a bit. You can see that that part of the pan's a bit hotter. So I am fine with just moving things around to get the heat going through. But just let that cook, don't move it around. In my notes that you will probably have in front of you, I put, don't move it around, leave it in the pan like you would if you're putting, you know, basically eggs, basically, as an omelette. This is how you'd make an omelette. You'd put the egg mix in and then just leave it. You wouldn't start breaking it up. So just do that and we'll just watch that cook. And in effect, we're cooking the corn flour and making this whole creamy thing happen. I'm fiddling now, you see. This is what people do. I have said don't fiddle, and I am fiddling. So don't do what I've just done. Honestly. But it's tempting, isn't it, when you're cooking to fiddle? Because you go, oh, that looks quite good. I've got this implement here. I might just have a fiddle. But don't. We are going to fiddle soon, but we're not fiddling now. So yeah, I mean, the inspiration from this really was, can we do better than the normal recipe? And, you know, it's always worth a go. You know, vegan cuisine is changing all the time. It's a new cuisine. There are plenty of opportunities for this cuisine to improve. I haven't got everything right, still learning. I'm sure you are. Great to hear your recipes and everything in the Facebook group. But you know, this is what I think it works at the moment. It could be better. I mean, cheese is a whole new story. Cheese is getting better all the time. The supermarket stuff I think is pretty poor. But there are some artisan cheesemakers out there and producing some really good stuff, particularly I think the blue cheeses. So this is good. We're now going to just start stirring this. Little bit of caramelised stuff there. Moving that around a little bit. Bring that down a little bit more. As I do this, this encourages some of the water from the soy milk to start leaving the premises. But I just gave it an opportunity because I wasn't fiddling. I gave it a chance to just set the creamy sauce. So I'm looking at that now going, okay Julia, you need to move this. And you just need to let that sit. And you need to get other things ready. So we're just going to heat those up. That is my lovely Spanishy mix. Just whilst the heat is coming off that pan, just want to remind us all to keep tasting our food. Clean spoons each taste, please. Well, yes. Brilliant. We don't need any more messing around with that. That is good to go. So let's just clear the decks a little bit. Wait for this bad boy to heat up. He's on the way. Oh, I'll need this, won't I? And I'll also need a little spoon here. for this. Now, I haven't put any butter or anything on here because this is all gorgeous, and I don't think butter is needed. You know, texturally, this is dry and this is nice because this is wet and this is wet. So why make this all buttery? This is really quite rich. So I don't go for butter because I want texture. So here we go. This is heating up nicely. We're ready here. We're ready here with our scrambled egg. And we're going to pop him on. I don't think there are too many pretty ways to do scrambled egg, to be honest. I mean, but I am just leaving some of the toast blank, you can see, because actually I think it's nice to see. It's a nice contrast. It looks really quite yellow now, that, doesn't it? Because I added that extra bit of turmeric. I'm not going to add that extra bit of turmeric into the recipe. I'm going to leave it as it was. I just wanted to show you that how to add extra turmeric if you felt you wanted to. Let's just pop that off there. And we're now just going to pop a little bit of Spanish on there. That's it. So there's enough here for two. And that is my game changer scrambled egg. I hope you love it. It's creamy, it's delicious, it's flavoursome, and it's a perfect start to the day. And it's a perfect lunch and a perfect tea and a perfect afternoon snack.